Hey Macapants, it's Gunmel Joe and I'm back with another Master Grade review. We will be looking at the 007 Sword G by Daban, code 6604. This is the base model kit, and we will be looking first at the basic articulation that this kit can offer. We have the standard head movement and rotation. This has a light piping gimmick, which an LED is needed inside the chest. The GN piece on the shoulder, which the GN drive is connected, has articulation and locking mechanism. Let's check out the basic articulation on the arms. The chest can move while moving the actual shoulder piece, but we have limited articulation in rotating the arm because of the backpack hitting the shoulder. We also have some wrist articulation movement for additional dynamic posing options. And we have some decent range of movement on the waist. I already attached the adapter piece on the crotch, and now let's take a look at the actual range of leg movement on the waist. We have decent splits on the legs. We have double jointed knee bend. And we have a toe bend. And this kit can also do ankle tiltage, which I forgot to demonstrate. Sorry about that. We also have a bit of butt flap movement. And we also have some decent arm rotation. This is what I got from the comment on this channel. The older model of this kit has some poor details in terms of mold quality, but this one is almost perfect. Almost forgot to mention the opening cockpit for the pilot figure near the head. And we also have a set of hands. One is the 2.0 hands, and the other is the swappable fingers, which is this one. We have the weapon holding fingers and the closed fist for additional options for dynamic poses. Just want to mention that some of the actual parts on building this kit have really tight fittings, but those are minor issues that can easily be remedied if you are familiar with building bootleg model kits. Let's take a quick look at the weapons and accessories. We have 7 swords. This one, and the additional G part, which is the GN sword blaster, which is a type of a gun that can become also as a sword weapon. One thing I like about the Racer Gundams is that the weapons are versatile to convert to a different form. For example, this GN sword 2. This can be converted from sword into a long rifle. This kit can offer tons of possibility in terms of display options since the weapons are versatile enough to convert into a different form. Now let's take a quick look on this GN Buster Sword 2. This one has a transforming gimmick and has some lighting gimmick included by adding LEDs on this section. It's a good thing that the Daban included the LEDs because if you're getting the Bandai original, you don't get the LEDs because the LEDs are sold separately. And we have two GN Qatar included in this kit, which has a sliding handle for holding the weapon. This weapon is attached, by the way, on the side of the knees. And we also get this adapter piece so that we can create the double Qatar option combo, which turns into a big weapon. By far, the 7 Sword G wins in terms of playability because the weapon can take into different forms by combining them with some pieces that are included on this model kit. Now let's check this GN Sword 2, which is the short one. They gave us a bendy wire so that you can actually have some play options, attaching the tip of the weapon to give it some more flavor in terms of action poses. And we also get the standard GN beam sabers that is included on this model kit. I almost forgot to mention that we also have the standing figure for Setsuna F Seiei. Now let's check out the LEDs. We have 5 of them and one is already attached inside the weapon. Unfortunately, the battery is sold separately. You need L41W battery, and you also need to put the sticker on some of the weapons, which is really hard to remove. It took a while for me to make this LED work. I also attach one with a wire so that I can put it on the chest and easily remove this. Now let's put the LED to test while attached on the model kit itself. You just need 4 LEDs which is attached on the chest, the shoulder, 2 of them, and on the GN Buster Sword. So far, I'm really satisfied the way this kit turns out. Now, some of the LEDs like this one are quite tricky, this one to remove. So what I did is I put a wire attached on the LED itself so that I can easily pull it out on the chest, and I also scrape the plastic a bit so that I can have room for the switch not to hit the actual model kit, like so. See how it's easy to remove the LED inside the chest? Consider this as a gunpla hack for this master grade. Now we go into the shoulder part for the GN drive on the shoulder. This one is also a bit finicky. It's hard to remove while the blue parts is attached. So what you need to do is remove the blue parts, and then you can turn off the LED after, like so. Now we move on to the GN Buster Sword 2. This one has a sliding gimmick. I didn't attach the sticker yet on this piece because the sticker quality is crappy. And yeah, we also have an LED inside this part. We switch it on like so, and then you have a lighting weapon like this. Really cool looking. Yeah, reminds me of Christmas. Let's close the weapon and see what happens. Okay, weird, it's opening and closing while I close the weapon. Really weird. Now guys, if you like this kind of content, please do hit the subscription button so that you can get notified once a new video is out. Verdict on this kit, definitely it's a must buy. Number one, because of the LEDs included, which is not found on the original. The mold quality of the plastic is really good. Minor issues on tight fittings on some of the parts which are fixable, and some of the weapons are actually easily detached, but that can be remedied by adding something to make it stay. Overall, not bad for a bootleg. Again, if you like this kind of content, please do consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you on the next review.